Hi everyone. Welcome back to our channel.
Hello, I'm Judy, and this is John. You are listening to J&J English Cafe.
So, grab a cup of coffee and join us for a chat.
Today, we're going to spend a few minutes learning something useful together.
I'm ready. Let's get started. Welcome back to the show, everyone. I am John, and as always, I am joined by the wonderful Judy.
Hello, John. It is great to be here. You look a bit tired today. Is everything okay?
Well, I spent all night organizing my work files. I have hundreds of PDFs and Excel sheets. It is so boring, and I keep making mistakes. I wish I could just tell my computer to do it for me.
Oh, then you have perfect timing, John. Have you heard about the new 2026 feature called Claude Cowork?
Claude Cowork? Is that the AI we can talk to? I know it can write stories, but can it actually touch my files?
Exactly. That is the big change. Before, AI was just for chatting. But now, Claude Cowork is what we call an AI agent. It moves from talking to doing.
Wow, an AI agent? That sounds like a character from a spy movie. What does it actually do on a normal computer?
Think of it like this. Usually, you have to open every file, read it, and then move it to a folder. With Claude Cowork, you give it permission to see your local files. It can read your documents, organize your folders, and even edit your Excel sheets directly.
Wait, so it has local file access? Is that safe?
That is a good question. You are always in control, but because it can see your files locally, it understands your specific work much better. It does not just guess. It knows exactly what is in your report folder because it can actually read the data inside.
That sounds amazing because my desktop is a total mess. But do I have to tell it every single step? Like, Claude, open file 1. Claude, rename file 1. That sounds like more work.
Not at all. This is the best part. It uses something called an agentic loop.
Agentic loop? That is a very fancy term, Judy. Please explain it like we are having coffee.
Well, it means Claude can plan, execute, and check its own work. For example, if you say, Claude, please find all my receipts from last month and make an expense report in Excel. Claude starts a loop. First, it searches for files. Second, it reads the prices. Third, it writes them in Excel. Finally, it checks if the math is correct. It does all of this without you saying anything else.
Oh, so I just give it one big goal and it figures out the small steps?
Exactly. It is a multi-step workflow. It is perfect for business owners or creators who have a lot of messy administrative tasks. Imagine you are a travel vlogger. You have thousands of photos and many different bills. Claude Cowork can group the photos by location and calculate your total spending for the trip while you are busy filming your next video.
Wow, that would save me so much time. I usually spend hours on those administrative tasks. I hate doing taxes and reports.
We all do, John. That is why this is so helpful. It takes the messy, boring stuff and finishes it in the background. You just check the final result at the end.
I am thinking, if Claude can do all of this, what should I do with my extra time?
Well, you can focus on being creative. You can think of new ideas for our podcast, or finally learn that new hobby you mentioned. The AI handles the execution, but you provide the vision.
That is a very good point. It is like having a digital partner who loves doing the chores I hate.
Exactly. It is about co-working. You and the AI work together as a team. You are the boss, and Claude is the very fast, very smart assistant who never gets bored of Excel sheets.
I love that idea. I think I am going to try Claude Cowork tonight. Maybe I can finally see the background of my desktop again.
Good luck, John. I think you will be very surprised at how much it can do.
Thanks for explaining this, Judy. It sounds like the future is finally here.
It certainly is. Goodbye, everyone. See you in the next episode.
Bye. Wow, that was a very interesting topic, Judy. I hope our listeners enjoyed it too.
I hope so. If you like the vibes here at our cafe, please subscribe and give us a 5-star review.
Also, don't forget to check the show notes for the vocabulary list and today's key phrases.
Thanks for stopping by J&J English Cafe. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.